Hi there, collective. Welcome back to the channel. And if it's your first time to visit, warm welcome for you. Um, Today is a timeless reading for everyone. And our intention for today is what are your ancestors' urgent message or messages for you? What are your ancestors' urgent messages for you? And we have three piles. So this is a pick a card reading. For pile number one, you have this card, Cacao, for pile number one. And your crystal is the red jasper. So crystal is red jasper. For pile number two, your card is Bobinsana, this one. So your card is Bobinsana, and your stone is the lava stone, a lava stone. And for pile number three, your card is rose. So your card is rose. And your gemstone or crystal or gemstone is black obsidian. No, sorry. This is black tourmaline. This is black tourmaline. So this is your gemstone. Okay? So tune in and reflect on the cards and the gemstones or the crystals that you've seen earlier, and then pause this video as needed and center to yourself, and then you'll be guided onto which pile you are drawn to. So pile number one is cacao and the red jasper. Pile number two is Bobinsana with the lava rock. And pile number three is rose, and you have your black tourmaline. Okay, collective? I'll see you then inside the reading. Welcome back to your reading, pile number one. So you were drawn to your card, which is the Cacao Card. You were drawn to this card. And your crystal or gemstone is your red jasper. Okay? For those of you maybe who is wondering, you may be drawn to one or two or even the rest of them. Trust your intuition because you've been guided as always. So it can be one pile or it can be two. So just follow your intuition. So let's dive right into your reading. If you have seen some of my readings, this will be the first time that I'll be doing it a little differently. So I'll be spreading all throughout of your cards, and then we're just gonna flow and connect, and we will be getting insights from, of course, in alignment with the divine will, always with source, with God, universe, divine source, and also in alignment with the intention of the reading, which is what are the urgent messages that you need to know. All right, so for pile number one, I've already positioned all of your cards and I tuned in, and for some reason I was drawn that your rune card here is positioned in at the top in the center. So I followed that that guidance. So we're just gonna flow. I'm gonna start with your red jasper stone. Your red jasper stone, this is a very grounding stone. This is also a stone of protection. So what I'm getting for you is you are highly protected by your ancestors, not just with God or the universe, divine source or creator, not just with your regular, like your guides, because some of us will have archangels, some of us will have, for those who resonates with starseed, you'll have other dimensional benevolent beings who are always with you. But because of our intention, there's also I'd like to acknowledge that we also have our own deep roots with Mother Earth, with nature, and specifically for our intention for today's reading is all about your ancestors. So what I'm getting here is you are very powerful and you are highly protected and guided by your ancestors. In fact, our significator cards is cacao. Cacao to other backgrounds. This is and I respect that, of course, and I personally also practice cacao. I drink it daily. So we have a what we call ceremonial cacao, right? If you are drawn to, or if you're already practicing or drinking cacao, you know that cacao is a sacred, considered a sacred medicine or a sacred plant medicine. That's what I'm trying to say. Cacao itself is an elixir for the heart. It opens our heart chakra, right? And to me, I'm drawn to say that when you practice cacao, ceremonial cacao, and you will be opening your heart, your whole being, in this divine sacred union with your ancestors. That's what I'm getting from here. And perhaps maybe if you're also drawn to visit sacred places, I would say that this is a part of your soul journey, and perhaps you may also deepen your connection or your communication and relationship with your ancestors, right? So that's what I'm getting here. And there is a strong message because our intention is what is the urgent messages? What are the urgent messages of your ancestors? And to me, it really resonated that you are being called to step into your personal power or your soul gift right now, pile number one. For some reason, I was drawn to this card, which is unlock seal number 5, which is the throat chakra. I'm being guided to say that this is a very important aspect of your transformation or your growth. Yes, growth and transformation. You need to step into speaking your truth, pile number 1. You need to step into embodying your best and higher version of yourself. Because along with that is you have a gift that you can offer to this world, to this collective. You are deeply guided and you are connected. You have this wisdom within you, higher knowing. You have this wisdom within you. And your ancestors are telling you to step into your dreams or fully embrace or do that first action step in traversing your dream. And your dreams need a practical plan. That is one action step. You need to plan your action steps towards your dreams. That's what I'm getting. You have a lot of strength within you. And when you are focused and you know where you're going, you have this unbelievable speed and untamed potential within you. This is a very strong energy with you. And I believe you are being called to channel this energy gracefully and channel it towards the attainment of your dreams. Channel it towards the as simple as stepping into your creative outlet. That is another one. Some of you maybe are teachers. Some of you is very drawn to even write a book or to speak your truth, or perhaps maybe even start your own social media presence. However, this is gonna resonate with you because that is a strong message that I'm getting right now. You are in this great cosmic womb, meaning, if we can compare it to a caterpillar inside a cocoon, getting ready for the metamorphosis, undergoing this metamorphosis, and eventually will evolve into a beautiful butterfly. I feel like this is what's happening with you right now, pile number one. You are probably in your safe space or in your own cocoon. The words or the situations around you mostly are not so much, it's not no longer bothering you, or maybe you are working on healing that part of you. But what I'm getting here is you are in this cocoon and you are now being called by your ancestors to do that next level, to do that next step in your in your transformation. Yes, your reading is very clear, rising above clarity, freedom, and solution. The moment you're gonna get this clarity, it will you're gonna be stepping into your the embodying your soul gifts, and then it will provide you solutions to your situation. I'm not sure what your problems are, but if you are undergoing a certain uncertainty, know that that is temporary. And what is important here actually is to activate your throat chakra and work closely with your ancestors. Pile number one. A strong message that you are undergoing an ascension and you are rising up. You are rising up. So I'm seeing now a strong movement of you stepping into your spiritual or soul power or soul gifts. Because here we see an eagle's eye, an eagle's vision or wisdom. See from the higher perspective. So yes, your messages are very clear. Pile number one, see from a higher perspective. Rise above whatever are your situation, wherever you are right now. Rise above that situation and know that you embody this eagle archetype. Lost laser focus. Look at a bigger picture, a higher perspective. You have this higher knowing with you, and you're deeply guided by your ancestors. So trust in that divine knowing, trust in that intuition that you have. Pile number one. For some of you, maybe who can resonate resonate with this. This is a general reading, so not everyone will have this, but to some of you who are aware that you are doing astral travel, the message that I'm getting is study the Merkaba activation. Study Merkaba because Merkaba is a sacred geometry that is that will protect you wherever you're gonna go, and that includes, of course, astral traveling. Aside from the protection with the Merkaba, your traveling will be smooth because this is the spiritual vehicle. That's what I know about it. Okay, so let's um, let's do a short debrief of what are the current urgent messages of your ancestors. You're being called to step into your spiritual power. or to your soul gifts. And one key action step for you is to activate your throat chakra. Okay, so your throat chakra. You maybe are also being guided to start working with cacao as a sacred plant medicine. Uh, if you are drawn to doing that, drink cacao 100% by itself, or the 100% organic cacao. It can be those ceremonial cacao, like block. It's well prepared. For some of you maybe who are trying to do this, take it with a grain of salt, okay, pile number one. But you can try an organic 100% cacao powder. To some of you maybe are not really into that, so I respect that as well. But this message is for those who have never tried cacao before, so you can start with that. um, Ideally, drink cacao by its own. But if you really want something in there, I'm thinking, and I believe you may mix it with a plant-based milk. So it can be an almond milk or soy milk, but that's what I'm getting. So again, activating and working on your throat chakra, drinking cacao as a sacred medicine for you, a sacred plant medicine for you. You're being called a very strong message from your ancestor to create now a plan towards your goal. Create now a plan towards your goal. And then to look at everything in your life and rise above it, look at the bigger picture, and see everything from a higher perspective, because you are gifted, pal number one, and you have this higher knowing with you. Along with that, if you're able to do all of this, you will be able to rise above, and you will get this clarity that you've been looking for, and then it will provide you the solution and freedom for you. That's what I'm getting for you, pal number one. Thank you so much for sharing your energy for today's um, timeless divine messages card reading. If you like your reading for today, please hit the like button. You can share this also with your friends who are drawn or into this discovering themselves. And if you have messages, or maybe you want to share updates later on, you can come back and add comments. Um, by adding comments, in a way, you're also able to support those others who may need to hear your words, or may need to get that inspiration from others. And I'll also take this opportunity to mention to you, pal number one, I'm extending an open invitation to you. Um, we have created a school community, so SKOOL community. It's called Ascend Collective. So Ascend Collective is a free and private community for everyone who is undergoing spiritual development and or spiritual quest. And I would like to highlight that we provide a peer-to-peer support in there. So we co-created the community, and collectively as a group, we help each other by sharing our stories, sharing our thoughts, sharing our wisdom, or sharing our recommendations in there. And at the same time, directly or indirectly, we're also doing healing. So we're doing collective healing for each other. And this is again an open invitation for you. If you're drawn to join the community, you are very much welcome to do so. You can see the link of the community. I'm gonna post it. It's posted under the description down below. And again, thank you so much, pile number one. It is my pleasure to facilitate this message from your ancestors to you. I hope you find this helpful, and take care, and I'll see you next time. Welcome back to Reading Collective. You were drawn to the card Bobinsana. So you were drawn to this card. And also along with that is the lava stone. So this is pile number 2. And the intention again is what what are your ancestors' urgent messages for you? Again, the intention is what are your ancestors' urgent messages for you? Okay, pile number 2. I already positioned all of your cards, and we're just gonna tune in and flow. Right away, I'm drawn to this card, and the message that we got from your ancestors, pile number 2, is thinking of you. A loving thought, serendipity. I'm getting this strong message that you are deeply loved by your ancestors, pile number 2. A lot of this, for sure, maybe one or more of them became your guides. They chose to walk with you as a spiritual guide in this lifetime. And this is because you carry this light within you, pile number 2. A divine light. You're very close to source. You're very close to God, to the divine, to the universe. And this is what I'm getting. I'm getting this unconditional love message from your ancestors to you, pile number 2. And a message that you need to remember who you are, pile number 2. You need to remember your sovereignty, that you are a sovereign soul, an infinite soul having this human temporary experience, simulation experience in this life. Okay? This is a message that I'm getting. And for some reason, I'm being led to mention to you right away after here that they're all thinking of you, and you are deeply, deeply loved by your ancestors. And with that cares and energy of a new romantic cycle begins. So, very strong message of someone is destined to meet you. You are both destined to be together. And this is a new romantic cycle begins. It can start today or in the next few days moving forward. But this has already been started. And what I'm getting here is your ancestors actually collaborated with Source or with God, with the divine universe, to manifest this for you. Because you deserve this, pile number 2. You deserve this next evolution in your life, this next milestones that you are heading, because you are also stepping into the sage archetype. So the sage awakens in you now and invites you to access the living libraries that exist all around you. The answers are there. And in fact, what I'm getting in that as well is all answers are within you, pile number 2. You are a very loving old soul who is meant to live this life in a happy, happy life. And now when you remember, when you step into your sage archetype, you are now remembering one of the many soul gifts that you have. For sure, in your past lives, you most likely was a sage. And do you know that we carry all of those knowledge, wisdom, skills with us in our DNAs in this lifetime? We can always remember them and we can reactivate them again. In fact, when you start to work on yourself, and I remember you are now in this Christ consciousness. And if you see in your human ego that you are not there yet, but trust the process that you already is there. And if you're being called to like work on achieving this Christ consciousness, you will embody this. You are embodying this, pile number 2, because this is aligned with who you really are. In fact, there is this message of the divine matrix where you know now deeply that the interconnectedness of everything in this world. You are experiencing a lot of synchronicity every single day. Like this became your new normal. Seeing synchronicity, you're seeing angel numbers, you're seeing animals or birds, you're seeing intuitive signs all around you. And a word of God incidences. So you have this capacity with you, pile number 2. And in fact, now while I mentioned that you are being called to work or to activate within you, now the flower of life. I believe this is flower of life. Yes, because with that, it will amplify or make yourself whole in a positive way. You are also have this light body with you, and you are being called to connect now with crystal grid, and then transmission and activation. A lot of spiritual gifts are now coming back online for you, pal number 2. You are receiving all of these activations with you, and I believe one part of that is even carrying the soul DNAs and your ancestor DNAs with you. With your ancestors, you probably can resonate from the element of fire and earth because of the presence of our vol- of our oh, I forgot it. This is a lava stone. Yes, a lava stone, right? So a lava stone is from a volcano, which is, you have those lava, which is fire energy, and then you also have the earth. So you have this combination. Maybe you can resonate with working closely with fire and earth element, or maybe visiting one of the sacred sites. If you are drawn to do so, if you know of a sacred sites that represents earth and fire, um, you're being called to visit that, because if you visit those, your dormant DNAs will be activated. Pile number 2. There is this sacred volcano in Hawaii, and apologies because I'm not able to remember just yet. But if you are drawn to do that, to visit that, I highly recommend for you to do that, because that is a message that I'm getting from your ancestors as well. If that is not resonating, then perhaps maybe all those sacred sites or high vibrational places, or sites around you or within your vicinity, or even in your state or in your country or in your continent, then you are most welcome to do so, because they equally will have something to offer you. And we're talking about reactivating your DNA, and your soul blueprint, actually. And a strong message now to step into your archetype, being the sage and a magic guardian. You are a magic guardian, pal number 2. You don't know that, maybe you know, but maybe if not yet, you are very powerful, pal number 2. Unlock the magic within. You have everything. You have this magic with you, pal number 2. So what we're getting here, you're being guided by your ancestors to trust the process. With the Bobinsana, I'm not as familiar with this plant, but maybe you can search that if you're being called to do so. I'm going to show this to you, pile number 2. So aside from the plant itself, the Bobinsana and trust, you also have the number 8. But what is significant to me, what I'm getting here, are the DNAs. Those spiral, those are your DNAs. And that's a very strong message that I'm getting right now. You are reactivating your divine DNAs. And along with that is you are reactivating all of your soul gifts. You are actually already, a lot of you actually are now stepping into the sage archetype. That is what I'm getting. Pile number two. There is a strong message from your ancestors that are you're deeply, deeply guided. You have this strong shield with you, and you are so connected with the divine, and you are undergoing awakening. So don't worry about, you know, others who maybe have maybe jealousy or something, because you are deeply guided. Pile number two. Um, a lot of message. This reading for you is so packed. Message that you are deeply loved. You carry this divine light with you, pile number two. A message that there is this energy of a romantic cycle beginning with you if you're single, of course. And if you're committed, then another step up with your relationship. You are now stepping into the sage archetype that is always been you. And then with that is you're activating your DNAs by visiting sites, sacred sites, by simply going to nature, or bathing with the sun, our central sun, that could be significant to some of you. And then the synchronicities that you are experiencing, pile number two. And then some of you will be drawn to activate or to get an attunement or activation of the flower of life. That is what I'm getting. Pile number two. Oh my goodness, this is so amazing. This is an amazing reading for you, pile number two. Remember that you are a guardian of a magic guardian. Some, not all, may resonate that Ascended Master Saint Germain could be one of your main guides, pile number two, because he is one of a key um, benevolent being who is guiding us towards the the ascension process, and towards the creation, towards the 5D or the new earth, evolution of us. um, I said I talk a lot. Pile number two. I really hope that you found this helpful, and if you like our reading for today, please hit the like button, share it to your friends and families, or your soul brothers and sisters who you think may benefit from this. And if you are being called to for us to collaborate more closely, I have this open invitation that I'd like to extend to you, pal number two. I'll take this opportunity to extend my invitation to you, pal number two. If you are drawn to for us to collaborate a little more closer, we have created a school community, SKOOL community. Our community is called Ascend Collective, and this is a free private community for everyone who's undergoing spiritual development or on a spiritual quest. I'd like to also mention that the mission of the community is to provide a safe space for everyone who is undergoing ascension or awakening symptoms. Inside the community, we collaborated and we co-created the experience. We have calls in there, and we can explore more on how we can support each other as a collective. Again, thank you so much for your time, pal number two. It is my pleasure to have you today and to share your energies along with this reading today. My hair is just standing, pal number two. I know that you are really deeply guided and loved by your ancestors, and there are key messages here that will resonate with you. And my gentle reminder is trust your intuition, pal number two, and follow your path. Okay? Thank you so much, and I'll see you again sometime soon. Bye for now. Welcome back to your reading collective. You're drawn to pile number 3, which is you have your card, which is a rose card. And of course, we can all see that one now, love. You have a keyword love, right? This is a very beautiful energy, beautiful card. Wow. Oh, wow. I just started, but I'm getting a really strong message right now. There's a strong message from the divine, from through your ancestors, that you're deeply, deeply loved by God, by the universe, by source. Pile number 3. I have to say this because it's just been passed to me. But we'll explore more together, okay? And then you were drawn to your gemstone, which is a black tourmaline. Okay. Welcome back to your reading collective. You were drawn to pile number 3, and our intention for this reading is we ask, what are the urgent messages from your ancestors for you that you need to receive? So again, the intention is, what are the urgent messages from your ancestors for you that you need to receive right away? Okay, so tune in and we are gonna flow. I'm gonna start with the message that I got earlier because I would have to say it right away when I showed you your card, right? Your card itself is rose, which with a keyword love. Rose itself, the plant itself, could be very significant for you. You're probably being called right now to work closely with rose. You can buy your own rose that you can, decorate at home. But at the same time, we also have rose tea, because rose itself, or even rose oils, some of you may resonate with that. But with rose, it opens your heart. It's for the heart chakra, right? And I got that message that you may there might be thoughts that are lingering in your mind of a heartbreak that you had in the past, or if you're undergoing this right now. There is a very strong message from your ancestors that you are deeply, deeply guided and loved. File number 3. Okay, that's what I got from that. And maybe you noticed, if I don't know if you've seen the other piles, but you have 2 cards here that came together at the same time. And my intention earlier was actually to have 1 card for each pile. No, for each deck. But this is very significant because I did not intend for this to happen. And I'm gonna show you this card because these are together. So you have this card, which is a time for healing, and then another card, which is it's time to take action. So we know the energy right away, right? They are a message together. Some of you will resonate with this really well. If you have been experiencing uncertainty or ill feeling, there's a strong message for you to take action now and focus and prioritize your healing. That's what I'm getting here right away. We have to take action and prioritize and do focus on your healing right away. Healing itself is not just physical. Healing itself is also all aspects of our life. That can be an emotional healing, that can be mental healing, that can be spiritual healing. Take however that will resonate with you, pile number 3. But that's a strong message that we're getting from your ancestors, a gentle nudge from them that you need to take action right now. The mother is awakened in you now to remind you to tend to your deepest wounds and needs. And I can connect this back to your need of healing, pile number 3. You are stepping into, I believe a lot of your chakras or even your energies right now are going online. Perhaps maybe some of you are experiencing ascension symptoms, or we call ascension or awakening symptoms, a lot of headaches, a lot of like joint pains and all that. If that is happening with you, and if say our 3D medicine or going to the doctor does not resonate to some of you, then maybe step into spiritual healing, right? We have support that we can get. We have energy healings, for example, is another modality that you can look into if you resonates with that. An alternative medicine or healing could be another one, which will be, if it resonates with you, right? So that's another one. Um, there's a strong message then. Okay, I see another angle here, pile number 3. Maybe some of what you're feeling right now is actually from the mass consciousness. What we mean by mass consciousness is the energy of the collective, it's the energy for everyone. Some of you most likely are um, empath, like a very strong empath, and it's a gift. But if we don't know how to handle it yet, then it may appear as a double-edged sword for you. Meaning, if you don't know how to ground yourself, if you don't know how to protect yourself, there's a higher chance that the pains that you're experiencing is actually a lot of that is not even yours, pile number 3. Okay, so there's a strong message for you to love yourself, because you are undergoing a strong transformation right now. A strong message as well from your ancestors that you need to trust the process, pile number 3, because you are safe. You are highly protected and you're safe with them. Again, the energy of healing, and I'm not making this up, pile number 3, but take however this is going to resonate with you. There's another card that is telling us healing, creativity, and fertility. Was drawn, I have this in my mind earlier. Some of you, not all actually, is getting pregnant, or your family, your spouse or your wife, or you, if you are the one, if you're the female, and then you are getting pregnant, actually you're becoming the mother. I got that intuitive message earlier. I have to say it because I also saw fertility here. And yeah, and then we also have a message of spring. See your seeds grow. We can interpret this in different, in a lot of angles, but see your seed grows. Seed grows meaning you planted a seed, you co-created a seed actually, and some of you is pregnant. That's what I need to say that. And then along with that, a very strong message for pile number 3 is a message to prioritize healing, because we got a healing here. We also got a healing in here. And we also have tend to your deepest wounds and needs. That's in a way telling us of a healing. I'm getting all of that in energy. Some of you are stepping into your personal power now. There's a lot of you, or maybe all of you, are actually receiving solar light upgrade. What does it mean? The sun rays that we are receiving every single day, what will benefit you? And I believe when you do this, it will it will accelerate your healing as well. Pile number 3, you can go out and enjoy the rays of the sun in the early morning, and then you bask into that energy, and this will upgrade your solar light. This will upgrade your whole DNA. This will also provide healing for you, pile number 3. If there are action steps that we're getting here right now, aside from those of you who may resonate from working with the rose oil, rose tea, sun as well, exposing yourself to the sun, and working closely with sun. Some of you maybe are practicing meditation. Sun meditation could be significant to some of you. with all of that, there's a calling for you to unplug from the mass consciousness, because most likely you are transmuting energies that are not even yours. And then a new beginning. There is a message of a new beginning that is unfolding in your life, pile number 3. Um, so a gentle nudge to harness your power and to undergo this fire of transformation and regeneration, because you are already undergoing this pile number 3, and there is a calling for you to work closely with sun, if not the actual sun or the sunlight, something to do with sun. So the solar energy could be significant. I know there is a citrine could be significant for you, so get yourself a citrine. I'm drawn to say this to you, Paul number 3, or anything that has something to do with yellow. If you're gonna buy yellow shades of flowers, perhaps. So take however this is gonna resonate with you, Paul number 3. This is what I'm getting from your as urgent messages from your ancestors. I think that's all. I think that's all. I need to mention this as well. You were drawn to the black tourmaline. Perhaps start with getting yourself this is enough. Something that you can hold with your hand. A black tourmaline is enough, right? Because black tourmaline is highly protective stone, and get yourself with that, and then or work with that energy, and then you could just flow on what are the messages that resonated with you today, pal number 3. I thank you so much for your time, your attention, and for sharing your energy with me today, pal number 3. It is my pleasure to facilitate this, the relaying this message from your ancestors to you today, pal number 3. This is timeless, so trust your intuition and trust the divine timing of when you ended up watching this recorded video. This is the right moment for you to receive this message, pal number 3. Thank you so much, and I'll take this opportunity to mention to you, if you like this message and this reading, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel so that we are able to reach other soul brothers and sisters who may need to hear these messages, and in a way we are also able to help them. You can share this also with your family or your friends, whoever you think would need help or would need or will benefit from this type of modality. And I'll take this opportunity to extend my heartfelt open invitation to you, pal number 3. If you feel drawn to join, you are welcome to join. We have created a school SKOOL community. It's called Ascend Collective. The main mission of the Ascend Collective community is to provide a safe space for everyone who is undergoing spiritual development or on spiritual quest, who is now remembering who they truly are. Inside the community, you'll see a lot of our soul brothers and sisters who are also undergoing this type of journey. And together we co-created this space together, and we heal each collectively. Again, thank you so much, pal number 3. My throat is just ticklish, but I think this could be significant to you. It's not here, but I felt it. It might be, some of you maybe are now being drawn to speak your truth or to communicate something that is very important to you. You have to, I think the energy that is resonating with me right now is overcome your paralysis analysis and drop to your heart. And then with your heart, communicate what you need, pal number 3. I just got that last minute, and I have to say this to you, pal number 3. Thank you so much, and I'll see you again sometime, pal number 3. Take care, and bye for now.